The strongest man isn't the one who can hold on. It's the one who can walk away from someone he still loves, not because he stopped caring, not because his feelings disappeared, but because he finally realized his self-respect matters too. Most men stay too long. They stay after the disrespect. They stay after the lies. They stay after their boundaries have been crossed again and again. Why? Because they are afraid of losing her, afraid of being alone, afraid that they'll never find another connection like this. And because of that fear, they tolerate things they should never tolerate. But the Stoics taught a different lesson. They taught that peace is more valuable than attachment, that dignity is more important than approval, and that sometimes the strongest move is not holding on, it's letting go. A woman may say she wants a man who never leaves, but what she truly respects is a man who knows when to leave, a man who refuses to stay where he is not valued, a man who refuses to sacrifice his standards just to keep someone around, because without boundaries, people take advantage. Without boundaries, love turns into dependency. Without boundaries, a relationship becomes a prison. And this is why walking away is so powerful. It sends a message, not through words, not through arguments, but through action. It says, I know my worth. I know what I deserve, and I refuse to settle for less. That kind of confidence cannot be faked. That kind of strength cannot be borrowed. It comes from within. Anyone can stay when they're afraid. Anyone can cling when they're desperate, but very few people can walk away while their heart is still attached. Very few can choose dignity over desire. Very few can choose self-respect over temporary comfort, because walking away forces growth. It forces you to rediscover yourself, your goals, your purpose, your identity outside of the relationship, and often it forces the other person to see your value for the first time, because absence reveals what presence often hides. When you're always there, people get comfortable. When you're gone, they finally understand what they lost. Walking away is not revenge. It is not manipulation. It is not a game. It is a decision to protect your peace, to honor your standards, to choose yourself. And sometimes that decision changes everything. So if you're holding on to someone who constantly disrespects you, constantly ignores your value, constantly makes you question your worth, remember this: you do not need to stay where you are merely tolerated. You deserve to be appreciated. You deserve to be respected. And sometimes the most powerful step forward begins with walking away. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to Echo Mindset for more Stoic wisdom on women, relationships, discipline, and self-mastery. Until next time, stay strong, stay calm, and stay stoic.